want Ciri back. Name your price.
She's here! I'll give her back.
It's not a question of price. It's a matter of cost.
The cast of The Witcher, Henry Cavill as Geralt, Anya Chalotra as Yennefer, and Freya Alland as Ciri, have completed their sojourn to the continent, wrapping filming for Season 3. All that's left is for Jaskier to write a song about it, and for us to figure everything out. While the Witcher universe is pretty expansive these days, with the well-loved role-playing games, spin-off Netflix series, an anime series, a Gwent card game, manga, and even a cookbook, the Netflix iteration brings it back to its heart, of stone if you will, by following Andrzej Sapkowski's original book series. To really absorb the intricacies of Season 3, you'll have to know some key Witcher lore highlights to watch for. But before we hop into that steamy tub, we must warn you, spoilers for Netflix's The Witcher so far, as well as the Witcher novels, lie just beyond this handy warning. By combining clues from last season, comments from the cast, and an understanding of the source material novels, there's plenty to speculate on what's coming in Season 3. As The Witcher Season 1 is based on Sapkowski's 2 short story collections, and Season 2 is based on the first novel in the main saga, Blood of Elves, it's safe to say that Season 3 will follow the plot of the second book, Time of Contempt. While there's a bit of setup, the crux of the novel begins as Geralt, Yennefer, and Ciri are united and get their happy family moment, much like the ending of the second Netflix season.
Life goes on. Us three will help each other. What is destined cannot be avoided.
And it shouldn't be.
And if that doesn't look enough like where the third season should likely begin, it's confirmed further by the official plot synopsis. Quote, as monarchs, mages, and beasts of the continent compete to capture her, Geralt takes Ciri of Sintra into hiding, determined to protect his newly reunited family against those who threaten to destroy it. Entrusted with Ciri's magical training, Yennefer leads them to the protected fortress of Aretuza, where she hopes to discover more about the girl's untapped powers. Instead, they discover they've landed in a battlefield of political corruption, dark magic, and treachery. They must fight back, put everything on the line, or risk losing each other forever. Aretuza, located on the Isle of Thanedd, is the centerpiece of Time of Contempt, and Cavill, alongside showrunner Lauren Hissrich, have made clear in interviews that the show will generally stick to the book's plot. Yennefer is due to attend the Conclave of Mages on Thanedd, a fairly routine meeting of the continent's most influential magic users, alongside Tissaia de Vries, played by Miana Buring, Vilgefortz, played by Mahesh Jadoo, Philippa Eilhart, played by Cassie Clare, and dozens more characters, both familiar and not. While mages are by no means new at this point in the books, it's definitely the moment we learn just how the worlds of magic and politics are entangled. But this isn't the case with the Netflix show, which has placed a much greater emphasis on mages so far. Yennefer's origin story, for example, is only mentioned in a handful of paragraphs in the books, but was told throughout several episodes in the first season, as expertly played out by Anya Chalotra.
I will not be schooled by a man who pimps the world to some romantic adventure. My world is cruel, unpredictable. You enter, you survive, you die.
You know, victimhood is not your color.
Nor heroism yours.
Another example comes at the end of Season 1 with the Battle of Sodden Hill, an event that, while equally important in the books, was only spoken of retroactively. This means the Netflix show has been teasing the events of Thanedd already, making the tension between mages clear. In Episode 3 of Season 2, we see Vilgefortz arguing with Stregobor and the rest, with Yennefer accusing Tissaia of being manipulated in her lover's play for power.
You want me to lay low?
I need you to.
Because you and Vilgefortz are making a play for their seats.
We know it's dangerous, but this is not the time to be weak.
Those scenes weren't for nothing. All of these characters together on Thanet, alongside dozens more mages with Geralt and Ciri mixed in, can only go one way. The series' big bad is also thrown in, the mysterious character who's teased throughout Season 2. We're given a few clues to the identity of this off-screen villain, and if Netflix sticks to the books as promised, it's someone we already know very well. Here are the clues about what we know about them. Reince described this person as having vision, and it's also someone who teleported him away from Geralt's wrath at the end of Season 2, meaning they're a powerful sorcerer. Finally, this is the person who hired Reince in the first place, so we know they're after Ciri. While many characters could easily fit some of the criteria, only one person hits all three marks. They made a play for more power amongst the mages, proving their vision, and their participation in the Battle of Sodden Hill shows their strength as a sorcerer. But their cards were truly revealed in Episode 7 of Season 2. As Tissaia sought to draw information from Triss regarding Ciri, this character completely lost their cool for the first time.
This child has the potential to end all war forever. I wouldn't ask you to if it wasn't necessary!
Oh, hello, Vilgefortz. I see you've brought that promised political corruption, dark magic, and treachery. We must also remember the wider political context outside the meeting of mages. The Battle of Sodden only recently took place, so tensions between the Northern Realms and Nilfgaard to the south are still very much alive. We already know that the Southern Emperor, Emir Var Emreis, is a master tactician, so when his entire invasion of the North was spoiled by mages, why, who could ever be his next target? The arrival of Philippa Eilhart, who spent most of Season 2 as an owl, is also too convenient to ignore. In Time of Contempt, she plays a crucial role, as she's who gets wind of Emir and Vilgefortz's plan, setting up her own preemptive strike against the traitorous mages who allied with Nilfgaard. What ensues is essentially a civil war, as Geralt and Ciri find themselves in the middle of pure chaos erupting on the island in what famously becomes known as the Thanet coup. This event is written about extensively, including in in-game tomes, and even has its own Gwent expansion pack. Needless to say, it's a big deal in universe. Now, while the events of the Thanet coup aren't officially confirmed, it matches the plot synopsis perfectly, and the Netflix series has done a great job of setting up all the pieces for this landmark event. The Thanet coup is an incredibly bloody incident, with several mages from both sides meeting their ends. There are a few things that happen as a result, one of which is mages falling out of favor with the respective rulers they serve, and another is a power vacuum. We're not going to spoil which parties seek to claim that seat of power, but Geralt is there to play a part in epic fashion. These are our best educated guesses of what The Witcher Season 3 will be serving next, and we'll find out sooner or later when Netflix drops the complete season. Let us know your theories for Geralt, Ciri, and Yennefer's next steps below, and for more Witcher, check out our Season 2 review. Remember to follow and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.